Okay, here we are for round 5 after being pretty embarrassed in round 4. We can keep this hand. It's a fairly aggressive, just creature hand without any interaction, but it's a pretty good hand against a subset of decks. Yeah, I'd say we learned a few things, a few interactions that I probably was less attentive to than I should have been. Temple Garden deck, I kind of like this hand against. Overall, we'll see how combo heavy this is. But yeah, given a big part of these videos are for learning purposes, hopefully all of you learned a lot from that last round and things to be attentive to when you play against your Tron opponent. But I'm back, I'm focused, playing a creature deck, probably a combo creature deck now that we're looking at it. Yep. I am luckily prepared for this Blood Moon type thing. It's funny, I saw Temple Garden Hierarch and I thought, oh look, no Blood Moon, doesn't really matter. I can go ahead and fetch a Godless Shrine, but turns out it did matter. And I'm glad I had like pure luck drawn into a couple basics. So some kind of discard spell would be nice here. Let's just see exactly what our opponent's up to. So I can do Souls, leave up Path. I could do Flashback Souls. Or I could just go ahead and play our Chaplain here, which doesn't seem great against a Wall of Omens. Probably still going to get a fetch a basic land. Could also Field of Ruin their red source. And then Flashback Lingering Souls. Plains, since Delta is going to get me a swamp. Oops. So we'll see if just Flying Vigilance is enough to get the job done here. Yikes. Unfortunate. Voice of Resurgence, also unfortunate. Liliana, however, less than unfortunate. Because, do this, plus, or do I want to, no, I think I want to cast Souls. Yeah. And probably want to path the voice now. So I don't have to deal with that later. And I'm going to leave both my spirits back in case they can deal with one. I don't want them to attack and kill my Liliana. So another Virtue would be really nice. This isn't bad. Resto. That's not good. At least we only have one to deal with, but they can't quite cast both of them. But it's good to know about. So now it's a matter of maybe protect our Liliana. Got 4 more tokens coming out. So something like an intangible virtue would be very nice. Or a replacement Liliana is not bad. Basically just sack. So I could just get all the tokens in now. Or just make him sack a creature. And then plus this Liliana flashback souls. That's probably fine. Okay. I assume this is the new one. Okay, good. Really, they drew another Restoration Angel? That's a tilt. That is super annoying. Well, this deck is somewhat of a fair deck, so I'm not... It should be a winning line for me, but I guess it's not always the case. Yeah. Not going to triple chump and then just have Liliana die the next turn again. But I am happy to get rid of an angel. And we'll see. If we just play a fair game, we'll be okay. So can't attack with a spirit, is resto by itself, attacks for 4 and kills Gideon. But I will start getting in there with Gideon. I will have chump blockers. Let's do this. Got another set of chump blockers in the graveyard here. Eternal Witness getting back. Angel. Yeah. We're pretty dead here. But I will start putting him in the abyss. Or not, actually, now that I think about it, because... Yeah, we should have gotten a token out of this, because I'm going to get 2 tokens, they're going to play Restoration Angel, they'll have 2 flyers, I'll have to chump with both. They'll also attack with Eternal Witness. And Gideon's going to die. Alright, well, this game is over. But we're going to keep playing. And they smartly decided that blinking the Eternal Witness is much better than blinking the Wall of Omens. I'll stop gas, eh? Alright. It's Cord for Kiki. So they do have a combo finish here. Yeah, okay. So it's good to know there. Obviously, removal spells are our best bet here. But Settle the Wreckage is good. Damnation's going to be good. Doesn't look like they have Collected Company, which they probably don't. So the only thing I'm looking to hit with Brutality is just a way to kill creatures, so maybe that's out. I don't mind Basilisk Collar. I want this, I want Settle. Don't want Noriok Champion. I do want the Collar. Liliana seems pretty medium. Planeswalkers are fine. Push is fine. Discard spells are intriguing, but probably fine. Brutality hits like Magus of the Moon, which they may side out for something that kills tokens a little bit better. If we... Is there anything else we care about? Like Voice of Resurgence is kills, but they still get the token. Maybe we side out one Liliana. So basically it's, do I want Brutality or Liliana's? I'm on the play. Yeah, maybe Liliana's fine. Maybe we want it over Inquisition. We'll try this. Matchup would have been very different if we had kept the, had been able to keep the Virtue out. Oh man, this hand is so good. Minus the land situation. Okay. Yikes. I think we'll keep it on top. We'll see what to fetch. I guess I could still fetch a swamp and still play all my white spells. And if they have Magus, they have Magus. And I don't know that I can cast anything actually if they do. That's kind of scary. You gonna do it? Free win? Okay. Knight of Autumn is very annoying, but not the end of the world. Let's see. We'll let him attack with the Knight of Autumn. That'd be cool. What I don't want them to do is blink it later. Chandra. Okay. Man, this deck is full of exciting stuff. Did they reveal a Chandra to their Chandra? That's so weird. Interesting. No attacks by our opponent. Alright, so... with 4 mana... Yeah, I guess the last turn if I had played souls instead, I'd be able to virtue and souls, but I'm gonna want to get at planes. Question is, do I care about Liliana coming into play soon? Maybe not. So if I played Vert, yeah, I think. Let's get a planes. Let's do this. Leave open Ghost Quarter. Hopefully they don't have some way of like dealing one to everything or whatever happens here. Yeah, Scavenging Ooze is very annoying. Yep. However, if I draw land, I can Liliana minus... Oh, I don't need to anymore. Now I can just kill the Chandra with Virtue out. Because I'm assuming they were going to sack the birds. I think I need to cast Virtue here. As bad as that is for my mana, need to be able to kill Chandra here. Chandra, you. Yeah, you get a big token. And they're going to eat my finish, but that's probably okay. It's not great. I was going to say I'll block that ooze in a second. Might just cast the chaplain. Do I want a Field of Ruin out? I could Field of Ruin. And then Liliana. I mean, it's pretty obvious they've got a Restoration Angel. Which is really tough because they're going to hit my Virtue again. That's annoying. It's a good field for a land. Cast Liliana. I don't think I can make them act on it sooner. Or I could just play the chaplain and pass. If I plus Liliana, discard chaplain, and ooze is just going to eat it. Guess the other option is Field of Ruin and then just kill the ooze with finish. Let's try this. If I try to kill the ooze, they might blink it with the... Oh man, they did respond. Why would they? It's interesting. It's really interesting. It's like they can see what I'm doing. So Resto comes down, blinks the night, gets rid of the virtue. They eat all of my creatures, yeah. Maybe I could have done this pre-combat, because they would have wanted to sacrifice the bird. I'm gonna force them to do it. I mean, it wouldn't have changed anything. I would have just not attacked, but. Well, maybe we can draw a damnation or something and then just go off with Liliana, or we can just lose on the spot to Kiki. Yeah. Well, not the best showing, unfortunately. I apologize for the bad result, everybody, but hopefully we all learned something, and you know, I think Chaplain's cute, but way too slow. You know, maybe in like a Liliana heavy build, or kind of like we talked about at the beginning, maybe some kind of Esper build with Thought Scours and stuff like that. It's intriguing, but been wanting to try it. I would have liked to see something like Humans or something would have been interesting, where it's actually like a real blocker and lifelink is relevant, and then you get some value out of the graveyard with a deck that doesn't interact with your graveyard at all. So that would be interesting. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and we'll be back soon, hopefully with something interesting after the new Ravnica set releases.